The gaming industry is at a crossroads. On one side, you have Eastern developers, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese studios, creating some of the most innovative, visually stunning, and culturally rich games in the world. On the other side, you have Western developers, obsessed with woke ideologies, pushing feminism, LGBTQ+ agendas, and anti-straight white male narratives while churning out lazy, uninspired games. The difference is night and day, and it's time we had an honest conversation about why Eastern devs are leaving Western devs in the dust. Let's start with the obvious. Eastern developers are making better games. Period. Look at the titles coming out of Japan alone. Games like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy XVI, and The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. These aren't just games, they're masterpieces. They're built on a foundation of creativity, passion, and respect for the player. Eastern devs aren't worried about ticking DEI boxes or appeasing the woke mob. They're focused on delivering unforgettable experiences, and it shows. Now let's compare that to what Western developers are putting out. Over the past decade, Western games have become increasingly politicized. It's no longer about creating great art. It's about pushing an agenda. Female characters are no longer feminine. They're masculine, overly aggressive, and often unattractive. Male characters, especially straight white men, are either sidelined or portrayed as villains. And don't even get me started on the LQB+ characters that feel less like authentic representations and more like token gestures. It's as if Western devs are more interested in virtue signaling than storytelling. Take The Last of Us Part 2, for example. This was a game that prioritized shock value and political messaging over coherent storytelling. It forced players to sympathize with a character who committed horrific acts, all while pushing a narrative that felt more like a lecture than a game. Compare that to something like Ghost of Tsushima, a Japanese-inspired game that celebrated honor, tradition, and beauty without feeling the need to cram woke ideology down your throat. The difference is staggering. But it's not just about the stories, it's about the effort. Eastern developers pour their hearts and souls into their games. They respect their audience and understand that gamers want escapism, not political sermons. Western developers, on the other hand, seem to think they're above their audience. They lecture us about diversity and inclusion while delivering half-baked games filled with bugs, microtransactions, and lazy design. It's no wonder gamers are flocking to Eastern titles. And let's talk about the anti-straight white male narrative that's become so prevalent in Western games. It's not just annoying, it's insulting. Western devs act like straight white men are the root of all evil, while ignoring the fact that they're a huge part of their audience. Eastern devs don't have this problem. They create characters that feel authentic and relatable, regardless of their gender, race, or sexuality. They understand that good storytelling transcends identity politics. The truth is, Western developers could learn a lot from their Eastern counterparts. Instead of obsessing over DEI initiatives and woke agendas, they should focus on what really matters: creating great games. Because at the end of the day, gamers don't care about your politics. They care about the quality of the product. And right now, Eastern developers are delivering that quality in spades. So what's the solution? It's simple. Western developers need to take a hard look in the mirror. They need to stop pandering to the woke mob and start listening to their audience. They need to prioritize creativity over ideology and respect over lecturing. And most importantly, they need to remember why they got into gaming in the first place: to create something amazing. What do you think? Are Eastern developers truly outshining Western ones? Or do you think Western games still have something to offer? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more honest takes on gaming and pop culture. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.